Hello, you guys, I need help because I don't know what it disappeared again. I don't know what I did to my OBS window that it opened it huge and it doesn't let me see other windows. How can I make it not be huge? I cannot just drag it. Hi, welcome. Because I need to Alt-Tab to go to any other windows. And where's my chat? There's my chat. Okay. Hello! Hey, you guys, Frazzle. Thank you so much, first of all, for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to all the new members. And Frazzle, thank you for paying the $5 membership fee for the F-It Club. Okay, so how can I not have this Gigantamax OBS window? Help! This is annoying. Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Full screen interface. Okay. Now I have everything under control. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Lily Pugh and Rob Gato, Talon, and Komodo, Feisum. Tsardai, how are you? M9K, Maicam and Wally Wallace, Rassilon, Prof Portugal. You guys, I have to start this stream off by performing Jenny of Old Stones, because it had been suggested at a previous stream, but we didn't get to it. And I just need to, I think my reverb is like very enthusiastic. Okay, I think that's better. Still huge, but a little bit more controlled. So I need to sing this because I was contacted by Tom via Patreon, who says that Tom usually can't join the chat and he can't log in to chat during the concerts, but that he does watch them because he's at work. And because he couldn't log in, he couldn't request Jenny of Old Stones, and he thought it had been requested last time, but we didn't get to it, so we're gonna sing it starting the stream. Hi Tom, hi to you and to your son. I'm so glad that you guys like the covers. I just need to get that prepared. You're also at work just being sneaky. I was thinking, what if we move these concerts to Zoom or like Microsoft Teams? Could we do that? Hey Tom, says Sardai. Yeah. Hi Tom. Really glad that you chose to write and say that, because I know that it's not always possible to join and be participating, but it's still good to know that you're there. So with Jenny of Old Stones, I just may need to... Where the crap is my track? Uh-oh, Tom. No, I should have it, right? Jenny? Ay, come on, Jenny of Old Stones. Jenny, why are you all files? If not, we shall... Jenny of Old Stone, cover files. There we go. But do I have... I just have the full track. Very bad, Tom, very bad. Very bad me. Crap. Why don't I have this? I can play it with the chords. The Dobakin one, yeah, of course. That's the song that made you subscribe all those years ago. That's awesome. Of course. We love that one. Oh, the mastered and title folders. Got. Okay. Let's try to see if I remember. Jenny of Old Stones. Vuelvo como el Fénix, Luis Caballero. I'm hearing voices. Okay. Al ratito, gracias. O bueno, esta vez no, gracias. Okay. Okay, I'm getting everything set up here. Sorry. My headphones are cutting in and out. Okay, we're ready to go. High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghosts, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most, the ones who'd been gone for so very long she couldn't remember their names. They spun her around on the damp old stones, spun away all her sorrow and pain, and she never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave. They danced through the day and into the night, through the snow that swept through the hall, from winter to summer to winter again, till the walls still crumble and fall. And she never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave. And she never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave. High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghosts, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most. I need to get organized and get the instrumental for that. I don't know what happened. But I hope that was okay, Tom, and Tom's son. Somebody had mentioned Dovahkiin. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Almost a cappella. Yeah, almost. Ay, ay, ay. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn calls. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware the Dragonborn calls. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's call. Dovakin, naloksin los varin, wadain vokul, maferakast val, arkvinor och valgran, fodnos honsin drossan, dovakin, fahin, kogan mudra. Hustra nu, kuldo o, wan vok, lingrad vok, arkvin, te, Vosik full do fin Ganus en sol ventalak Pot pingul do vano En vos nalog ma pera gorgrus Paskaj salven kosteno Vainal du winjo Dovakin, naloksin los varin, wadain vokul, maferakas val, arvinor och valgran, fodnos honsin drossan, dovakin, fahin, kogan mudra. I can't believe I forgot, like I spaced out on a bit of the lyrics. Too much information, but I had some phlegm and I was trying to see how to deal with it. Hopefully that helps. Does my voice feel different today? Does it, Flaren? For better or for worse? I have phlegm. Hi Malu, I hope you're well. I need your craft expertise. What to use for printing high quality cards for board games. You request the bard song. Thank you so much, Andres. Sure. High quality cards. I need to get rid of the reverb because printing high quality is a serious topic. To be honest, the best color printer is an inkjet one. You just need to find nice, I think, thick paper, I would say. Maybe you need a laminator. Buy a laminator. But yeah, to be honest, more so than than the inkjet printer. It could be a laser one as well, but just I guess that the most important is to have a good quality paper that will be sturdy. For the effing cyborg fund. Oh my goodness, Rosalind! I just realized. Oh my God, Rosalind! Thank you. Hi. Let me explain to chat for those who may not know. There's a neural sleeve for legs that I want to get. That's what Rosalind is talking about. I really appreciate that. I still need to get the what is it called? The donation thingy set up. I haven't done that yet. But I really appreciate that. And I will respectfully set that money aside for the fund. Thank you. And thank you so much, Sanives Cats, for always putting a light in my evening with your beautiful interpretations of awesome music. Thank you. A bit higher than usual. Still great, just a bit different. Higher. It may be... Maybe it's the microphone? Because we're very used to the other mic that I usually sing with. Hey, water. Thank you again, Rosalind. That's crazy. The Bard song for Andres. The Bard. It's so funny to request the Bard song on this chat because I tend to go like, which one? Tale of the Tongues, Dragonborn. And their songs, when ours have gone by, I'll close my eyes. In a world far away, we may meet again, but now hear the song at the dawn of the night. Let's sing the Bard song. Tomorrow will take us away, far from home. No one will ever know our names, but the Bard songs will remain. Tomorrow will take it away, the fear of today, it will be gone due to our magic songs. Now you have to sing all your ESO Bard songs. There's only one song left in my mind, tales of a brave man who lived far from here. Now the Bard songs are over and it's time to leave. No one should ask you for the name of the one who tells the story. Tomorrow will take us away, far from home. No one will ever know our names, but the Bard songs will remain. Tomorrow all will be known, and you're not alone. So don't be afraid of the dark and cold, the Bard songs will remain. All will remain in my thoughts and in my dreams. They're always in my mind. These songs of hobbits, dwarves, and elves, and men. You can see Andres, I was reading your message and I got all confused. I'm sorry. I think I realized why my voice sounded different. The whole mix was higher than normal. I just lowered it a bit because sometimes when things are higher in volume, they sound brighter, sound weirder. Looked forward to this concert the whole week. Thanks for just being here, to all of you. That's awesome, Rosalind. Welcome. I looked forward to the concert as well. Yeah, Flaren, you have a good set of ears on you. And I should have realized, because when the stream started, I actually lowered the monitoring level, only the level on my headphones. And it was weird that I had to do that because I almost never move things around. But I think I may have sang something last time that required me to increase the level. Who knows, but hopefully we sound okay now. So what else are we in the mood for listening? By the way, have you had a chance to investigate the electric buzzing in I Follow the Moon? I have heard it, but I haven't had a chance to investigate. I haven't had a chance to ask Bucho to look at the tracks. Build that wall. I'm so sorry that I don't know it. It's a beautiful song. I should learn it. But I don't know it. You know what I saw on my phone? I actually took a screenshot of it. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Maybe you'll be able to see it. Just so that you can see how unorganized I am. It's from, let me get my screen here. It's from my to-do list app. And this, I don't know if you can see, right? At least get to see the entry, right? And it's an entry from the 27th of May, 2024. It's 612 days overdue, and it says, work on file management for streams, damn it. Literally, it says that whole sentence, work on file management for streams, damn it. And I can't find the In Dreams track, and I didn't have Jenny. And hey, the Matador, how are you doing? 612 days, oof. I know, Arthur Roger. The issue is that only you can do that, absolutely. Some of us survive unorganized chaos, I guess. What happened to my track from Lord of the Rings? I could have sworn it was right there, but it is not. It's really not. Sleep, I'm looking carefully. Lucio, Liliana, my mother, Ragnar, Reigns of Castamere, Reignite, Scarborough, Sinking Ship, Skyboats, and Silencer, welcome. Somebody had mentioned 3 hearts. Let's sing 3 hearts first. I'm trying to stay awake. How are you on the other than the file mismanagement, of course. Let's sing 3 hearts first because that will be faster to get going. I have stuff at work that have been waiting for me since early 2023. But your boss won't give you time to take care of it. Well, then it can't be expected that you actually complete this. Hold on, I was not prepared because my level threw me off. Restart, Jedi way. Okay. This truck has a lot of noise. Wait till Skyrim's ground, despite frozen toil. We tended the Kuama beneath Morrowind's soil. We hunted the Wamasu in black marshes glades. We 3 hearts had no need for blades. Then they came from the seas, folded steel in their hands. They burned down our homes and ravaged our lands. Akaviri brought nothing but bloodshed and lies. Our families were slain before our eyes. I need to sit straight. With 3 separate people, they shared a cruel joke, a choice between death or the But then our three people knew what must be done to end the oppression. All three became one, forged by war. The Evan heart rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea. When the enemies begged for the mercy they lacked, three voices as one shouted blood for the pact. Another thing I noticed flaring. Forged by war, our story be told. No shackles can hold us, whether moonstone or gold. Before I streamed, I was just recording something, so my volume level was higher than normal because I was recording something very softly, and I forgot that, and that's also a reason why my voice sounded different. Because if you listen to my voice now, I feel it's kind of normal, right? But if you listen to my voice now, then it's brighter. So I think this is where it should be. Let me look at my levels. You guys, I would say that someday I will have all this figured out, but at this point, I don't think so. Your ears. Did your cats steal your account? You guys, you know what I want to do? My hand, because of the multiple sclerosis, this hand is freezing all the time. Kind of all the time. But I'm going to put on a glove, and then I am going to put on a super warmer. And this thing heats up. And it's so nice. Highly recommend. And sometimes I have to do this when I sleep, because if not, my hand is literally freezing and it doesn't let me sleep. Ha! I'll put the other one so I'm not only one-sided. There we go. Super warmer for your soup. Malu, have you thought of releasing music under the artist name of Judith again? I haven't thought of it. It's an interesting question. Druid form initiated. Nice beans. Oh. I'm not sure if I would release music under my real name, because to be honest, I don't think anybody really listens to that. So it would be kind of like releasing into the void, and probably not make much sense at this point. Yeah, unless it's something from my past or something that completely is irrelevant to what I do, then maybe I'd consider that. And I think one of the things that I have in my 600 days overdue list, I do want to re-release the All of the Above album on Spotify under the name Malukah, just so that it's there in parts of the portfolio when you click on the artist. So yeah, I have that pending. I have it available on Bandcamp with the artwork with Malukah and everything, but not on Spotify. I want to do that. But yeah, I think anything that I release, it would be under Malukah. I think so. It would make sense if you use your original name for a different genre or for experimental songs. That is true. And I originally, for a long time, when Dragonborn went viral, I did not mention my original album that I had done years before, because it felt so different than the folky fantasy Skyrim covers. I thought there was no way people were gonna like it, so it took me a long time to even really mention it. or put it on my store and stuff. But thankfully, there is some sort of link, because I guess it's the voice, or it's the writing style. It's, I don't know, but there has been enough of a positive response to my original music, even though it's not medieval folk, that it can still feel like it's one person who's doing the music. Does that make sense? So thankfully, I thank you guys for being open to listening to songs that are more adult contemporary or more pop rock. It could be like Hannah Montana versus Miley Cyrus. Exactly. You're just good at music as a whole to attract us all to all of it. Thank you. That's a nice compliment. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause an existential crisis. Just curious because recently Spotify suggested me Judith's music. Really? Spotify. I'm surprised. Good for you. Spotify put 2 and 2 together, I guess. And no, never be afraid of causing an existential crisis. It's good to have existential crisis. No, these kinds of questions are helpful to me, because sometimes you guys ask me stuff that I need to think about and hadn't really crossed my mind. So I thank you for it. Let's see. At this point, your voice itself is kind of a brand. You know, that is such a beautiful compliment. Thank you. And I would be like, oh no, stop it. But what I have come to realize is that it is true, because I guess it has its own kind of sound. Because even just remembering when Dragonborn went viral, I remember somebody from Japan wrote to me and sent me a link to a Japanese commercial that featured a song that I had written and sang on. I said, is this you? And how random that from a Japanese commercial, like a singer-songwriter pop song, and he heard it and immediately associated it with the Dragonborn comes cover. It was so surprising. But yeah, so I guess that whatever tone it has, it makes it cohesive with whatever I sing on, I hope. Hey Malu, sorry I'm late, was walking home from work. That's okay, Alex. You will need to stay in detention for 2 hours after class. I'm kidding. Hey, my stomach is rumbling. You guys, I have to tell you a story. I was recording, was asked to record, I don't know if I told you this last time. I was asked to record a track, a really short clip for a film, an independent film. And as I was recording, my stomach was like, and so I actually sent the clip of it to the composer, and I was like, ha ha ha, look at this. And he's like, it's perfect actually, because the song is about an animal that eats a lot and blah blah blah. And I'm like, perfect, good instinct, Belly, good instinct. Just finished cooking dinner. Oh my goodness. Maybe do a cover in Japanese. Would be interesting to try to sing. Would you be interested in reusable hand warmers? I used to have some that you would activate and boil it, and when it was done, be ready to be used again. I think that I'm not sure if I would actually take the time to boil it. I even have a hard time putting things in the microwave. So just by that thought alone, I think I wouldn't, if I were to have those things, I would not make the most of them, just because I know myself. I've loved your music for 12 years now. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for being here, Desaria. Welcome. My fellow bards, our paths had crossed and we once again meet in good company. Builder the Dwarf. How are you doing, Builder the Dwarf? Now I'm thinking about Malu singing Nifty's Clean It Up song. And here's the funniest thing. What is that song? You never boiled them either. Well, yeah. I have an electric hand warmer. Charge it and then turn it on. I have some gloves that charge, but then the battery runs out and I forget to charge them. So I'm trying to... my next step in solving this problem, I think I'm going to get a heated blanket, but that actually connects to electricity, and just wrap it around my hand. Because, yeah, things that charge, they work for the first 2 nights and then I forget they exist because I don't charge them. You would like to see the Japanese commercial? I can try to find it. I know I have it somewhere. I don't know if I could find it on YouTube. It was a sweet song. Hold on. I think I'm gonna take this off so I can actually use this. Should have it. I'm remembering the song. And in remembering now, it's like, it's so my style. It's so funny because for years and years, I was like, I don't have a style. It's not like Adele has a very particular style, or Taylor Swift has a very particular style. And I felt I didn't, but I really did. And only just realizing it years later. Okay, let's do this. I can find it. I will find it. Oof. I think I've seen it all. Crappity crap. Give me a second. This is important. Malukah. Malukah. I got seen Black God, Defcon from people. Capture. Here it is. Sony 3D. How can I get this? I'll just copy this to Dropbox and then open it here. I got it. I got it, you guys. Patience, patience, please. Okay. Let me see how. Let me change your. Let me see if it plays. Okay. I don't know how I can. Crappity crap. Come on. Okay. Give me 1 second, please. I am struggling. 今日は入学式です。Okay, now I go to here and say share my PC desktop. Okay. 今日は入学式です。じゃあ、懐かしいな。ハッピーバースデー。おめでとう。ソニーの 3D 動画なら思い出は生き生きとよみがえる。これからは 3D で撮る時代へ。ソニー。Ha! Let's watch it again. Did you see it? Were you able to see it? 今日は入学式です。じゃあ、懐かしいな。ハッピーバースデー。おめでとう。ソニーの 3D 動画なら思い出は生き生きとよみがえる。これからは 3D で撮る時代へ。ソニー。So that was a cool moment. Let me get me back into my just chatting It feels nice to know that your music outlasted the technology in the ad. Ah, the same, definitely the same recognizable style. Yeah, and when I'm thinking back to all the tracks, I got to work on that with a composer named Joey Peters. He was a drummer, and he composed with another man named Willie, but I was interning for him, and so he allowed me to submit songs when they were asked to submit a pitch. He said, "Hey, if you want to send something, go ahead." And so I would always do that. To be honest, we didn't get I didn't get a whole lot of placements, but this was one of the songs that did get picked, and it was so freaking awesome that it was Sony Japan. I was like, holy crap! And it's so nice that it's my style. It's my style.
今日は入学式です。じゃあ
Do I have that full song? Some I may have it, but on some hard drive, but I'm not gonna remember. But it was no. Wait. It was I love the way you help me see the world through your eyes. You're so full of light. You're so full of light. I can't remember the chords. And when I think I've seen it all and can't be surprised, I look in your eyes. Look in your eyes. I can feel you and I can hold you. I'll never leave your side. And I can see. I don't remember those lyrics. I'll be there every time you smile. That's the song. Book Nook kits, both of them were what? Sakura Scenery, you've created 2 Book Nook kits. What are Book Nook kits? The lyrics match the ad. Yeah, we got the video. Did we get the video? Or did we just get a text? Now I can't remember. Yeah, I think we got a video clip to write to. Okay, so what else are we singing? We got a little bit sidetracked. Thank you. Beautiful miniature handcrafted dioramas designed to fit between books and a shelf. Ooh, that's awesome. Okie dokie. We have to. Someone asked for Frozen Sleep. Perfect. I approve of that request. Frozen. Frozen. I'm so hungry. Why is it not a full song? That small part sounds great. Will it be secretly part of a new album? I have to ask Joey, but I think we may have submitted that to a library, so the library now actually owns it. So I can't really record. Well, I could make a cover of it, I guess, but I'd have to check into the legality of that. Hey Malu, you know what I think? What song I think about a lot? Your Einstein song. We can sing that. replay my lonesome fears, and my mind has betrayed by time passing by, and I just need you to wake up. I'm gonna need you to save us and take me home. Feel the madness taking over. While you lay in frozen sleep, Regia. And though my mind's now faded, you're still a promise I will keep. Regia is somebody from Monterrey. Wait, in the dark, every feeling becomes so magnified, and my mind goes on and on. I'm trying to hold on, but I keep losing control of all I know. And though my mind's now faded, you're still a promise I can keep. You'll always be my sword, my shield. Thank you, Alex, for getting some requests going. Yeah, we can sing those. What do I want to play Einstein on? I think, hold on, let me put my hand warmer paw. You know what I just remembered? Oh my God, Flaren, thank you so much. Holy crap. Welcome to 20 new people. Thank you for gifting the memberships. Oh my goodness. Really appreciate that. You know that there was, you guys made me remember, give me 1 second, or like several seconds. There was another song that I wrote. I wrote 2 songs, 2 versions. Saturday. Let me see if I can find this here. No, I'm not gonna find it. Hold on, let me look for it here. Ah, crap. No, it's gonna take too long. I need to find it. Crap, never mind. Let's move on because this is gonna be impossible. Hold on, shoot. Shoot, Malukah! Yeah. Okay, I found it. So this what? Hold on, I don't know if I've played this before on stream. Hold on, let me see if it's the one I mean.
I've got a plan in place for the perfect day. I know exactly where I'm gonna go. There's so much to see, and it's waiting just for me. And I'm finally gonna be on my way this Saturday.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things I think that I've ever done. This was for a, I think it was a Target commercial that they had like a special sales on a Saturday, but it didn't get chosen. But I like it. And I don't know if this is the same thing. Yeah, because I've done another version. And look. So, oh, this is another one. I think this one also got used. This was for a Canon print. Sorry, I'm going down memory lane. Let me see. Commercial. This was a printer commercial. I wish I had, I don't know if I have the videos. I should have it somewhere. You know what would be cool though? If I can get all this stuff together as well as several live performances that I have either here or that are on YouTube. Let me compile all that stuff and we can get together for a stream and watch it. I can't keep the stream online because it would get blocked, I'm sure, by some of those things. But maybe if live, it will allow me to show you things. I'm looking at the folder with that of the stuff that I worked on with Joey. Bunch of stuff. I think we worked together for many years. Okay, so now, what was I gonna look for? I forgot. Einstein. Sing for a laminator commercial. If only. I need to contact the laminating Can you imagine what they would think if I'm like, I love laminators. Please let me do some sort of like video for you. This is so cool to watch in real time. I'm so glad. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Crash Bandicoot. I don't remember the music from Crash Bandicoot. I'll have to check it out. So the for Joey. We have to look. We have to look at watch some of these sometime. Good times. Videos. Battery bloopers in studio. Los antiguos. Okay. I'm almost done, I promise. Gonna call. Okay. So, back to singing. Hey, Holocron, welcome. So tell us, what song, even though all of yours are so beautiful, thank you, what song says, especially in your heart, which one that you sing is the one that really hits home for you? I have to say for that one is I Follow the Moon. To this day, I have not written a song that I love more or feel that is more me than that one. Out of everything I've ever written or gotten to sing, I think that song is perfect for me, and I know it's not perfect, but for me, for what I needed, it's perfect. I love it so much. Every part of it. Did I miss Baba Yetu? We have not performed that. Reigns of Castamere as well. Okay. We need Einstein. I need to play this very simply because my hand is just not cooperating today. So I'm just gonna play as best I can. And this is a song that I wrote. I was bored one day. I went to find the encyclopedia that we had like an old school encyclopedia with different tomes. And I got it and looked information on Einstein to write a song about Einstein because I was bored. Okay. Rhymes with Stein, and together they make up a gentleman so fine, born in 1879, who revolutionized the photon theory of light. I wonder what went through that man's head, how he came up with E equals MC squared. I wonder what those little letters really mean, and if they're subject to a dose of his relativity. All I know is Ein rhymes with Stein, and together they make up a man so wise who died in 1955, but not before receiving the Nobel Prize. Did you know he also played the violin? Was an active pacifist against Berlin. He helped create the hydrogen and atom bombs when he tried to prevent a war from going too far. Einstein's the man if you ever need a crash course on the equivalence of mass. Einstein's the man, and to learn about his life all you need to know is that Ein rhymes with Stein, and he willingly explains space, gravity, and time from 79 to 55. He's one of the greatest intellects of humankind, unlike you, unlike you, unlike you, unlike you, unlike you. The salt, it burns. Maybe if I take the heating pouch out for a bit, I can play Zombie. How is my hold on, let me check my levels. I love Cranberries songs because those are what got me interested in singing. The first songs I think that I learned how to sing were Cranberry songs. Okay, move this a little. I wish you guys could see the freaking mess this is. Okay. Another head hangs slowly, child. Hold on, the mic is in my face. How can I fix this? Maybe like this a bit better. Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. The violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they're crying with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're crying. What's in your head? Oh my god, I have to take this. Hello. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking heart is taken over. When the violence causes silence, who are we mistaken? It's the same ordeal since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? The solo. Cable. I don't know it, but I love that song. Qué rápido pasa el tiempo. Era un niño cuando salió. Yo también, Rob Gato. I was a child too when this was released. I Follow the Moon is one of the best songs I ever heard. It has a feel of Piano Man, country. Wow, that's a big compliment. Something very relatable and universally understood feeling it gives when listening. And the coolest part, thank you for saying that. And the coolest part that it is, I don't know why it worked out that way, but it feels to me to this day 100% personal. And I love that even though it feels like nobody else would feel or understand this, it resonates with people. When it was like from like an internal kind of perspective. So it's just very, very magical that other people can relate to it. What time is it? Okay, we're good on time. Thank you, my friend, for all the light you have brought into the world. It is a brighter place because of you. Thank you for saying that, Green Spot. Okay, let's get our reins of Castamere. I need to sit straighter. My voice is hurting because I'm not singing properly. And I forgot to bring water. Very bad.
And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat that saw the truth I know. In a coat of gold, a coat of red, a lion still has claws. And mine are long or sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. And now the reins we bore his hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the reins we bore his hall, with not a soul to hear.
Last weekend, we went to a wedding, and they played this song in the reception, and I was like, holy crap. Good sense of humor by the bride and groom.
And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. Now the reins we bore his hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the reins we bore his hall, with not a soul to hear.
Greensleeves, I don't know. I know What Child Is This, which has a similar melody. Would that replacement work for you? Thank you, guys. You love this hoodie, Hamagon. Yeah, I love it too. This is a perfect hoodie because it's not too warm, not too cool.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Whom angels sing with anthems sweet
while shepherds got watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. While lies he in such mean estate, where oxen as are feeding, good Christian fear for sinners here, the silent word is pleading. Nail, spear shall pierce him through, the cross hath borne for me. The cross be born for me and you. I don't know this. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. Such a beautiful melody. I have to learn the Green Sleeves version. My eye itches. It was the first song you learned as a child. La cucaracha ya no puede caminar, porque no tiene, porque le falta las dos patitas de atrás. La cucaracha ya no puede caminar, porque no tiene, porque le falta las dos patitas de atrás. Those are all the lyrics I know. Are there more? Is there like a story developed of what happens to the cucaracha? I've never thought to look for that. Scarborough Fair. I'm trying for that. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? I hope I remember the lyrics. Why do you get to a weird size that then doesn't let me look at the bottom? There we go. Scarborough. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to the one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. I need the lyrics. Tell her to make me a cat. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between no seams or needlework, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water or the sea strands, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it in a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And
true love of mine.
Yay! Hadn't heard that in a long time, I don't think. Hadn't performed it. Such a great song, absolutely. Classic song. What was in our list? Fearfront. Somebody requested Fearfront. What? Only a true Imperial requests that one. I'm kidding. I don't know if I have. Let me check to see if I happen to have. No, I don't have an instrumental for that one. I know why, because we recorded it years before I recorded all of the above. But maybe. Do I remember the song? Let me see if I can play it on piano.
Lead me to believe life lives itself alone. Just gotta sit back down and watch the world turn. Push me to my knees and say, don't bother standing up, because in the end we all are destined to fall. Take me by the hand and lead me nowhere. It'll take me a while to realize you are holding me down. Fall for your disguise, 'cause your ways are so effective. And I'm not brave enough to fight for my ground. The weathermen blame it on the fog, but I think this time they're wrong. I think it's you with your hand over my eyes that won't let me see my road. But don't you worry about me, boy, I'm staying right here where I am. As much as I had to fear your storms, I'm too weak to fight them back. I'll have to say goodbye to my dreams and fantasies. I'll never risk a mistake when I know you're keeping track. One step at a time as I walk around in circles. But how will I go and run and move on when you keep making me look back? And I think this time they're wrong. And I think this time they're wrong. Weathermen blame it on the fog, but I think this time they're wrong. I think it's you with your hand over my eyes that won't let me see my road. But don't you worry about me, boy, I'm staying right here where I am. As much as I hate to fear your storms, I'm too weak to fight them back. Weathermen blame it on the fog. Let me see my road. Weathermen blame it on the fog. Let me see my road. Weathermen blame it on the fog. Let me see my road. Weathermen blame it on the fog.
It's very crazy because how old was I when I wrote that song? I think I was about 16 or 17. And the lyrics are relevant right now with something that I have been going through. It's like I'm just listening back and it's like, oh, huh. That is so cool. Walking in the air. I'd love to hear more from your rock voice. Thank you, Dandelion. Whether they play it on the forecast, whether it makes in the end, you'll make the calls and your calls will never change. Yeah, I forgot that part, sorry. Hastur, Happy New Year. It's been a bit. I'm looking for walking. Not wailing in the air, walking in the air. I always forget what key to sing this in. We're walking in the air. That's an uncomfortable key. Hold on. We're walking in the air. We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky. People far below are sleeping as we fly. I'm holding very tight. I'm riding in the midnight blue. I'm flying, finding I can fly so high above with you. Far across the world, the villages go by like dreams. Trees, no dreams. The rivers and the hills, the forest and the streams. Children gaze, open mouth, taken by surprise. Nobody down below believes their eyes. We're surfing in the air. We're swimming in the frozen sky. We're drifting over icy mountains floating by. Suddenly swooping low on an ocean deep, rousing up a mighty monster from its sleep. We're walking in the air. We're dancing in the midnight sky. When everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. I've never seen the Snowman movie. Is it sad? Spoiler alert. Does the snowman melt and die? I'm trying to see. I can sing 2 more songs and then I have to run and go get Dante. I'm trying to see which one I feel like singing. Because we have Reignite, we have Baba Yetu, and I Follow the Moon, Don't Walk On. I think I want to sing I Follow the Moon. Trying to decide between Reignite and Baba Yetu. Chat, Reignite, Baba Yetu, what do we prefer? You pick because I can't. Sarion, I sang 3 Hearts as One earlier in the stream, so if you re-watch it, it was pretty early in the stream, I think But it'll be saved. Reignite, 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 reignite. Okay. So, what I do want to do is gonna go half a step lower because my voice is tired.
Hope can drown, lost in thunderous sound, and fear can claim what little faith remains. But I carry strength from souls now gone. They won't let me give in. I will never surrender.
Oh my god, I don't know the chords to reignite. What the frick? I usually sing it with the track. I want to play it live. Give me a second. Malufus. Jesus. I always struggle with the chords in the bridge and chorus because they're kind of similar, but they're different. And so, Malufus. I can't feel my hand. Hold on. Where's my... Sorry, chat. You're singing ahead of me, and I'm still looking for the chords. I will find them soon. The mittens. Yeah. Stay warm, Fuzzy Paws. Thank you, Holocron. Yeah, it helps. Aye. But it is a bit, I wonder, if I change this to the behind of my hand, to my hand's butt, if I put it here, yeah, it can be easier to play. Okay. Ah, we have discovered something new, chat. If I put the warmer on the butt of my hand, it works better. No. Sorry. There we go. Okay, Jedi wave, let's restart.
Hope can drown, lost in thunderous sound, and fear can claim what little faith remains. But I carry strength from souls now gone. They won't let me give in. I will never surrender. Will free the earth and sky. Crush my heart, forgot the cards, into embers, and I will reignite the light, the light. I will reignite. Death will take those who fight alone, but united we can break
and I will reignite the high, the high, the high. I will reignite the high, the high, the high. I will reignite. The Malu scream yet? For the falling to pieces. Thank you guys for all the torches. I always love that. It looks so cool. So I have to sing I Follow the Moon, but the super low version, because my voice is now super low. I don't know how you cover your accent so well when singing. No offense. No, none taken at all. It's very interesting. I think since I grew up a big fan of music in English, I kind of sang along with it and got used to singing in that pronunciation. So I think that helps. I feel there are some words here and there that do sound Mexican, but and it's not something I think about, like, oh, I'm gonna hide my Mexican accent. No, I just sing and it sounds like that. My back. You guys know what I'm struggling with? Can I tell you what I'm struggling with right now? I'm in so much pain because of contractures and postures, and because of the limitations that I have from the multiple sclerosis. My other side of the body is compensating, and I'm all like, it's so tempting just to take medication for it, to just relax all the muscles and all the issues. But I don't want to fall into that trap of then not being able to function without medication. So I'm just remembering, because my back is destroyed, my shoulders, my everything. Sorry to air my woes, but it just freaking sucks. But we're still getting through it. I'm sorry, Mali, for what your body puts you through. I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You don't have to sing the last one if you're in pain. Let me try it. If I super lower it, and if I can just like be soft about it, I think we can make it work. Hey, thank you. Have you considered acupuncture? I actually got what I feel is a similar thing to acupuncture. It's called punción seca, dry puncture. I don't know if that translates to other countries, but I got like pricked with needles, and they like kind of tear your muscle so that they start recovering. I don't know what the science really is because of that, but it reminded me of acupuncture because of that. I should consider it because it's a natural thing, and I remember it used to help my grandma a lot. So thank you for reminding me that it exists. It's not really something often on my radar. Where is I Follow the Moon? I'm looking at my new... Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. The baritone version. My dad smoked pot to help with the pain. That is something I've yet to try. To be honest, at this point, I would consider anything. Except for... What concerns me, I smoked for many, many years, and it was really difficult to quit. I haven't smoked in, I think, 10 years. But it was almost impossible to quit. So I'm afraid that if I started smoking pot, that it would lead back to that, and nothing is worth going back to that. I'd rather deal with the pain. Pot also comes in edible forms, brownies. Okay, now you're talking. Give me the brownies. I can work with that. So half a step down. Every night I sit. I'm gonna go even lower. Malukah, the baritone version. Every night I sit and stare sky. Okay. Every night I sit and I have no reverb. I'm exposed. Every night I sit and stare at the sky, remembering my day, thinking of tomorrow. Looking back at all the things that I tried, all I would change, and what I would keep the same. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty and sometimes it's full, spinning around through darkness and light, falling so low and rising so high. This is so dark. Maybe I can play it here so it's not so depressing. From afar the moon is perfect and bright, the surface so smooth, and that's how I'm supposed to love. But I'm tired of using distance to hide the scars and shadows of my heart, 'cause they make me who I am. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty and sometimes it's full, spinning around through darkness and light, falling so low and rising so high. When I feel strong, I chase the days, dancing in circles through phase after phase. And when I feel lost, I try to remember that I have to scroll down. I follow the moon. I follow the moon. Oh no, it goes up. I follow the moon. Crap! Da 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 da. I'm holding on tight through darkness and light. Joy can be fleeting and grief takes time. I follow the moon. Crap! I don't remember this part. I follow the moon. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty, and sometimes it's full. Thank you guys for such a lovely stream. And grief takes time. Yeah, and that is my favorite line of the whole song. Joy can be fleeting and grief takes time. Such a shame. It should be the other way around. That was beautiful and so relaxing. I'm glad, Flaren. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. These streams are always such a highlight of the week. For me as well, Sarian. You're super welcome, Sardai. Wally Wallace, thank you so much for gifting the 10 memberships. Welcome to 10 new members. I really appreciate it, Wally. John Smith, love you right back. Thanks for being here. I'm late to that because I was helping a coworker. Are you alt-tabbing your computer so they don't see you're watching the stream? Take care of yourself, Malu. Absolutely, Water. You as well. You as well. Take care, guys. You're welcome, Never Arum. Love you back. Thank you, Black Tech. You guys, yesterday I got a Christmas card from Black Tech. Mexican mail is awful. But thank you, Black Tech, again for sending a Christmas card. That was lovely. A lovely surprise. Oh, you're on your phone, Wally Wallis. Okay. You have to listen to 3 cards. Yeah. Yeah, go back and listen to it. Dial, holy crap, for the best. Oh, you are so super kind, Dial. My goodness. Thank you. I will assign that as well to the bionic leg fund. It's becoming a reality. Thank you for sharing your time with us, and you with me. I really appreciate you being here. And Sanib's cats. Conrad, take care. Holocron, Rob Gato. All right, you guys, now I have to run. You've missed a few streams. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You've always been so present. You can have all the absences you want, and you're still gonna be super welcome back all the time. Let us know about having a proper setup for the bionic leg. I will, Wallace. Thank you for reminding me. I will look into it. I hope it won't be like 600 days overdue. No promises. The bionic leg thing. Martin, the bionic leg thing is a sleeve that you put on your leg, and it connects to an app, and it analyzes your walking pattern and then stimulates certain muscles at certain times. I have something called multiple sclerosis, and so the right side of my body is really weak, and my brain has a hard time firing the muscles needed for me to walk properly. And so I've read and I've seen videos of people that have used this leave, and they say it's wonderful. And they say, some of them even say they're actually able to walk without having to think about walking, because that it's something that I now have to do whenever I walk. I have to literally think, like, lift the leg, take a step forward, lift the leg, flex the foot, take a step forward. And so to imagine to be able to walk without having to think like that would be super fun. And we were talking about the possibility of starting a fund, so that little by little, whatever donations are made in the chat can go towards that fund. Oh my, I didn't know it was this bad. I can still walk. I think I'll take that. I'll take that. I can still walk, but I can't walk long distances, for example, and I have to really think about it. Puss in Boots, huge teary eyes with Dante's face. No tears. No tears. Make sure you test it before buying it. Yeah, I think they give you a chance to do so. They do say that it helps some people and some others it doesn't. Cyborg Bard time, absolutely. And we should do like a stream. Once I get it, we should do a stream with like full on, really aggressive autotune. So it's like, our hero. So I can sound like a cyborg. Prayers to you, lady. Thank you, Harry. Thank you. All right, go get your son. Thank you, Felendor. Bye. You guys take care. Thanks again for listening, for being here, for the support. You're a beautiful community, and I think about you constantly all the rest of the week, and I always look forward to Thursdays. So thank you for that. All right, you guys. Bye. Bye. Mwah. Bye. You hang up first. No, you.